Hello there, you guys. This is going to be your weekly love energy reading for May the 1st through the 7th, 2017. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and tune into the reading. So, overall energy we have this week is this could be the one with the Romance Angels card, and it says you already met the romantic partner you seek. I don't feel like I spoke clearly when I just said that. So pretty much what Spirit is saying, the overall energy we're dealing with this week, I feel like even though, because I see the energy that's being created, I feel like just by looking at the cards as well, there's a lot of movement, there's a lot of integrity, there's a lot of willpower, maybe even a bit of some obstacles and challenges within the relationship or the connection, whomever you're dealing with. For some of you, this may not be a love energy reading as far as romantic energy goes. It could be this is a relative or a friendship. So I feel like the overall energy is that this person is, when it says this could be the one, that you see each other as being reliable and being a trustworthy trustworthy ally, friend, lover, whatever partnership it is for you. I feel like you guys see each other as something long-term, long-lasting, whether, like I said, it could be a friendship, someone being someone that you can count on for a long time or for the rest of your life. You feel that. I feel like this is going to be a test of that. Okay, that this could be the real deal. Like, this is really the right partner for me, or I made a right decision with marrying this person, or I made the right decision to have this person as a friend, have them in my corner, whatever it is for you. I will get into the energy that's being created from the both of you this week at the end. So I want to look at this side, which represents you, the viewer. So for this side viewer, I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. For the person whom you're inquiring about's energy, I'll be using the Psychic Tarot. So for your energy, where you are mentally with love this week and the person whom you are inquiring about, or whomever Spirit brings to your attention, you have 8 of dedicated effort. So I feel like your focus is going to be on, is this person putting in the effort? Are they there with me? Are they equal? Is there a mutual feel like effort in building this partnership? Is there, I feel like, is there an abundance or equal amount being created, energy being created between us, or building of this connection or this relationship that we have? So I feel like that's kind of where your mind is, where your focus is in relation to this person. I feel like you're really looking towards them, or mentally evaluating whether or not this person are they really dedicated to you? Are they putting in the effort, as much effort as you have been putting in? Some of you could even be thinking, am I putting enough effort in as well? Am I matching the effort that this person is putting in? Or am I lacking in some sort of way? And I feel like you're going to be focused on that for a reason. I feel like you're going to get an abundance of clarity, or an abundance of you're going to tune into the energy, and I feel like you're going to find an abundance of proof or evidence whether or not there's dedicated effort on either ends or both sides. Where they're at mentally in relations to love and you this week, they have the Major Arcana 21 Universe. So this is like the World card. I feel like how they're viewing, or what they're thinking about you and love this week, I do feel like they see you as, this is what I'm getting, the end all be all, or the total package, or, just the whole deal, that major big thing in their lives. I feel like you are the universe to them. And it may sound corny, but that's just what I'm getting. There's this one face here in this whole universe. I feel like you're very you're the center of their universe, literally. I feel like they want to revolve themselves or involve or revolve themselves around you. These are just the words that I'm putting out there, and it sounds kind of like crazy to me, but that's just what the words that are coming to me. So I'm just gonna try to explain it the best way that I can, but pretty much that their world revolves around you, and you may not see it, but I feel like when you tune into the energy of just how much effort is being put in, I feel like you might recognize that, or you might come to that conclusion or that clarity about that. I feel like there's a lot of emphasis on creating around you, manifesting things because of you, or wanting to manifest things that include you is also at the focus. Because it's a major arcana, I feel like this is a strong energy. This is a dominant focus for them. Where you're at in your heart space, your feelings towards this person and feelings towards love this week, you have strengthening bonds. So in your heart, you do have a dedication, and you do want to put forth the energy or some sort of effort towards building the connection and strengthening it, drawing you both closer. I feel like you're taking steps towards you're taking an optimistic approach. You're taking steps towards it, and you have a positive view on it. So it may be that you're going through a dark period in your relationship or your connection, or you're going through a little bit of a trying time, but you see the light at the end of the tunnel. So there's this element of faith in your heart. You sense this energy that things are going to be okay, and that there is light at the end of this. So you are very dedicated. You're putting this energy forth. You feel as though you owe it to yourself, and you owe it to this person to put in some integrity to build things and to grow something positive and something pure. You have a pure intent to strengthen your bond, but have a long-standing, stable bond that it's founded on something greater, something pure. So that it's a pure intention as well. For them, where they're at emotionally, their feelings towards you and overall feelings towards love this week is 11 of balance. So this is another major arcana. So in their heart space, they feel like you guys have all of the elements to make things work, that you guys are on the same accord, that your energies are balanced. Yeah, it just seems like they have this awareness within their heart. Like they're very in tune with their higher selves and where they stand with you. It's like an awareness of it. You might just be going through the energies and not totally aware of how these things are playing out. More so for them, it's more of they're way more in tune with their higher selves. Maybe even the divine with all of this. They're looking at things from a more spiritual perspective than you, I feel, if that makes sense. So it's like in their heart space, they really see or feel, it's like they really feel as though you guys have all of the elements to have something successful, long-standing, that you can create something, a balanced, harmonious connection. It's like a very spiritual, they see it from a spiritual standpoint. Like they're looking at things from a higher place. They're not looking at it material wise, versus, not that it's a bad thing, but I feel like you're more focused on the physical, the material thing of the relationship versus where they're looking at the spiritual. So how you're perceiving them in love this week, you have major arcana card 5, teach. So this is like the Hierophant. So I feel like how you're perceiving them is that you're the teacher. You have a lot to teach this person. I feel like you feel as though you're a guru somehow in love, or that you have a little more experience, and you may very well have more experience in this person. And I feel like you perceive that maybe they need some coaching, or they need some, you know, some teaching from you, that they can learn from you about companionship or about love, or how to be a good companion to you, or how you can make the relationship better. And I feel like you do. I feel like this is your higher self that does have something to teach, and it may not be something as lower level as you need to take me out more, or you need to call more, or you shouldn't say things like that, or um I would like it better if you slept on this side of the bed. Like, it's not that type of thing. I feel like it's more so showing someone how to respect you and how to love you, um on a deeper that sounds crazy, deeper spiritual level. I feel is what spirit is encouraging you and suggesting. So you're viewing things on the right track. For them, how they're perceiving you and love this week is positive movement forward. So they actually perceive that things are moving in the right direction, and I feel like they do sense that you are putting in some type of effort. You are putting forth some positive energy to get things going between you guys. Like, you're trying to move things along peacefully. Um, they see all of that. Like, they're noticing all of your efforts with them. Okay, so overall, how are you being affected by love this week in this person? You have 7 moves. So I feel like you are following divine's guidance. You're following your higher self's plan with all of this, how things are supposed to unfold. You're not opposing divine timing. You're not opposing where you're supposed to be. I feel like you're detaching in a sense, but at the same time, you're open and receptive, embracing this love, and you're actually moving closer together with the ribbon here, this white ribbon. It's like a spiritual bond. It's a pure spiritual tie that connects you both. It's a divine blessing, um, a spiritual marriage, I feel. Um, I feel like it's a blessed energy. Like, you're being blessed. You both are being blessed. Matter of fact, you're both open and embracive. You're supportive towards this oneness, this one energy, this one heart, this one love that you're sharing with the 7. It's definitely about divine energy. So I feel like you're on the right track is what spirit's wanting you to know. And oddly, they have 7 here, and their card, stand your ground, is where they're at overall with you in love. So where they're at overall is, I feel like they may be going through a lot emotionally, whether you know it or not. They're going through some challenges, and it may be outside of the connection or the relationship with you. Um, it might be slightly because of you in a sense, but not in a negative light. I feel like they're going through some things, and it requires that they have spiritual strength. And I feel like they are tuning into their higher self strength, which is keeping them, or sustaining them for whatever they're dealing with individually or personally. But I feel like they're staying strong for the connection. They're not wavering regardless of what they're going through, or what rough patches you may both be going through together or on behalf of one another. There is a dedication here. I do see that as a devotion with the number 7. You both are on the right track spiritually. Okay. Um, so the energy that you guys are creating together is 34, a leg up. So there is a supportive energy, a nurturing, loving energy for one another. I feel like that is the energy you guys are creating. More support for each other. Kind of feel like might be a little bit of a stagnation energy around, like things not moving exactly as fast as you would like them to. But at the same time, you guys are hanging tough. You guys are supportive of each other. Um, this actually equals 7 again. So you guys are actually being divinely supported and being nurtured as well. But together, you guys are creating an energy of being there for one another, nurturing, caring for one another, regardless of right now. I don't feel like, you know, you could be cold to one another. You could be just totally annoyed by each other based upon your individual situations, or maybe, you know, things that come up between you both that could annoy you about each other. But you're choosing to support each other through all of that by not turning the cheek on the other person. Um, it's like this parent and child energy where one person may be more mature than the other, and they kind of have to lift the other person up, or parent the other, or kind of show them the way. But even yet with that, I feel like it's still it's coming from a pure, authentic place, and it's coming from that support. Okay, still being there. Okay, um, yeah, I feel like that's pretty much it. All the energy that I'm reading, pretty much all of the messages that come out and want to come out. So I hope that that resonates with you guys. I hope that that helps. As always, I'm sending you guys much love. And until next week,